Cobra King of the Mountain in VR. Hello there everybody and welcome to OPAFET Gaming. You're listening to the OPAFET. Today we are driving a 1966 Cobra with a 427 under the hood. We're driving it in the American FR Challenge 550. We're at the Trial Mountain Circuit, which is my favorite track, or one of the top 2-3 that I like, but we're driving it in reverse. I can't remember having driven it in reverse, but we'll see how things go. We're doing 3 laps. We start at 10th of 10 cars, and we started with a rolling start. Now these laps are going to take a little bit of time to race because they're not short, which gives us a chance to enjoy the beauty of the track and the cars around us and just a typical race that we're doing. We've got lots of time, we've got lots of power. So we've only got 9 cars we have to pass. And we know on this track right here is a nice long straight stretch where we should be able to get 2 or 3 cars. So there's not really anything to worry about, but just enjoy the race and have a good time. This car, this little Cobra, is an absolute joy to drive. It's always been my dream to build one in real life. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but hey, never say never, you know? You never know what could happen. It's an awesome little car. It hugs the corners really well. It sticks to the track like you wouldn't believe. And like I said, with the 427 under the hood, you got lots of power. So the other cars better beware, because we're coming. The OPAFET and a Cobra. So as we're ripping along here, we're getting close to finishing the first lap. But we're not there yet. It goes to show you how long these laps take. They take quite a bit of time. But because of that, we can drive a nice clean race. We don't have to get too chaotic and get excited because we're running out of track space and we still got cars to pass. We don't have to worry about that here. You know, this is the main section in front of the grandstand where we finish our first lap. Boy, is it ever gorgeous. Gorgeous running through here. What a beautiful game. And we're starting our second lap, and we've still got, I believe, about 4 cars to pass. I'm not quite sure. We'll know as we get a little bit further, closer to the end. I think 4 is all we got to pass. So really not a lot, and like I said, we got lots of power, so we're just gonna drive and enjoy the race and take our opportunities when they become available, and they're nice, clean, clear-cut passes where we don't have to worry about bouncing off the side of the car or bouncing off the side of the cliff or something, or, you know, just try and drive a nice, clean race when we're zigzagging through these corners here. Just use the full width of the track like you normally would. Stay behind that 69 Camaro right in front of us. What a gorgeous car that is. And around the corner here, when the sun hits us in the eyes again just before we get into the tunnel, we got a nice long straight stretch. So we're going to get 1 or 2 cars and put them behind us as we enjoy the rip down through the tunnel here. Once you get through the tunnel, it's just a quick little skip and you're done with the second lap. So, you know, like I said, I think that there's 3 cars left in front of us, just these 3, the Viper, and I believe in front of the Viper is a Mustang, and in front of the Mustang is, I believe, is a 63 split window Corvette, a silverish color Corvette. So those are the cars, those are the lead cars, and that's all we got to do is pass those, and we got over a full lap left to go, so we're not too worried. You know, we're just going to drive a nice clean race and let them make the mistakes, and we keep catching up to the back of them, forcing them to go faster, forcing the 3 lead cars to be a little closer together. Now we get rid of the Mustang, we only got the Viper and the Corvette left. As we're closing in on the end of our second lap, I just love the way the sun comes shining up over top of your shoulder and into the dash, and it lights everything up. It's absolutely awesome, including that Zeppelin up in the sky. It's great. So now we're coming up to our third lap, and we have to pass these guys here. Well, not here, but you know, that lap, that straight section through the tunnel, that's the best. You know, we can always save that as a reserve, so we take the Corvette right here because we got the time. He doesn't handle quite as well as the Cobra does around the corners, so you know, and I think that the 427 we got is a little bit more powerful than what he's got under the hood. And now all we got to do is just catch up to the Viper and manhandle him into submission, get past him, get into first place, and look for that checkered flag, because that's what it's all about. We're going to do that right here. The straight section, like I said, we get out of the sun and into the tunnel, and we just let her rip. And like I told you, this car has got a lot of power, but there's no point in using that around corners and stuff and spinning out maybe or whatever. You're better off to drive a smart race, take them a little bit at a time, and then let loose when you got on a nice big straight stretch. That's the way to do it. Well, I tell you, I really enjoyed this one. Always love driving in VR. Like I said before, if you're still on the fence about it, see if you can get an opportunity to try it somewhere, and I think you'll probably change your mind. Anyhow, I hope you enjoyed the race. If you did, give us a thumbs up, and any comments or suggestions, leave them in the box down below. And if you don't want to miss any of the upcoming races, hit that subscribe button. Other than that, you have a great rest of your day, and we'll see you back here again real soon. You've been racing with the Opafet.